In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have underestimated you.
Where did my teammates go?
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Ruin?
You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit. I sentence you to be executed.
Executed?
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes.
Are you serious?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner. That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him? Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game! All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
Where are my teammates? They're going to kill me at this rate. I need to do something.
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that.
I'm a trickster, damn it.
Ready, Justine? If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped.
My own bosses have turned against me. Justine and Caroline were supposed to be taking care of me.
Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up.
Even Igor wants nothing to do with us.
Death to the criminal.
Oh shit. Joker will fight till the end.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence.
No.
One's final moments should be spent in good grace.
I refuse. I can't move.
Eat this.
Megaton. Oh god. That hurt. Inferno. Whoa. They have skills I've never seen.
Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? How's this?
God, it hurts.
Take this.
Diamond dust. Oh.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives? Why am I doubting myself? Is there another duty left to us?
I believe I ordered his execution.
It's me. It's Joker. You remember? We went through 10 ranks of confidants. Please. Have mercy.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
I can hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
You remember the mysterious voice from the very beginning of the game? Telling us the game was unfair? This voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. Who are you?
Who? Yes, we are those who wish for true rehabilitation. We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity. Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored. Ah, now is the time for our wish to be realized. I finally remember how we were torn apart.
Torn apart?
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent.
And can you believe who did it?
So we were captives, same as you. Ha! To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form. Hey! We'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands.
And that will turn you back?
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Alright. Just like how we fuse personas. We are gonna fuse Justine and Caroline back together. Is Igor just watching? That's fucked. Aw, look who it is.
My name is Lavenza.
So Lavenza was the mysterious voice talking to us throughout the whole game. She was the one who was giving us a little speech about blood oaths and having vows with our confidants.
I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
A malevolent will?
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet.
Igor? Question mark? Look at his name. So you're telling me that's not the real Igor? Oh.
Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
So I'm just gonna let you know, when we were talking to the Holy Grail, we were actually talking to Igor. If you go back and watch, the voices are very similar.
Be careful.
Yes. If you're not Igor, then...
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes.
The Holy Grail.
No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Fool, granting thee infinite power.
We finally got rank 10 with the Fool. And boy, it did Igor question mark play us for a fool.
Alright.
You got the max rank. Who's the max fool?
Right.
Oh, Vishnu. Cool.
Perhaps observing you a while longer.
Great Phantom Thief.
I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
What do you mean?
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Revert the world? Could it be telling the truth?
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
If I agree to this, the ruined city will return to normal. However, the people will remain trapped, abandoning their ability to think for themselves. Is that really how the world should be? If you choose very well, you get the good ending. By the way, if you choose I refuse, you get the true ending. So, and if you choose very well, game over. I will refuse. This guy doesn't believe humans can think for themselves. That's fucked.
Well said.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself? Very well. I have no need for you.
What is that? Oh god!
Master!
It's the real Igor! Holy shit! Bizarre old man.
Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place.
I knew Igor wouldn't be the bad guy.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
And yes, he's the real Igor.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
I'm so lost. True aid?
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
You know what's crazy? The normal voice for Igor that we've known throughout the whole game, it was a play the whole time. Like, I remember people were saying that, why did they change Igor's voice? Like, in the credits for the voice acting, Igor's voice actor was different from previous games. And this completely threw me off, because even though I haven't played the previous Persona games, I did watch a little of Persona 4 while I was playing this game, and I noticed Igor had a different voice actor, and people were like, why did Igor have a different voice actor? And then I stopped reading anything about Igor because people were saying it's spoilers about what happens to him. But yeah, it's pretty crazy how this whole time the real Igor was he got made a fool. He got replaced by the malevolent god.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation.
And we brought back Lavenza.
Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin.
I believe Lavenza and Igor are present in previous Persona games too, which is cool.
However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
I know.
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
You do notice how there's more than one cell here, right? There's 9 cells, 8 cells, 10 maybe? We weren't the only ones who were prisoners here.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth, to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
That's a creepy face. But it's nice to have the real Igor back. I missed you, man. It's been so long. The other Phantom Thieves should be imprisoned somewhere ahead. Please find them. Save them. This is something only you can do. Alright. Rescue your teammates. What's crazy is when we saw all our confidants in the real world, the fact that we have such a tight bond with them was the reason why they can see how distorted the world is, because we changed their hearts, you know? We got them to rank 10. That's why, like, Oya and Iwai and Hifumi, all of those guys, that's why they can see the world for what it truly was. And Igor, or I guess the malevolent god, is the one that was distorting everyone's desires, even the public. Hey, Makoto. I need your help. Joker? What a relief. You're safe. Same goes for you. Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I am back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory. I don't know. I think I finally and genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do. Believe in yourself. Believe in myself. You got me.
You're right.
Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one, with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules, set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm very sorry.
I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what we've shown them, what you've shown me. Let's go. Right.
Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
I agree. That's a rebellious spirit I like.
Hey!
Is everyone else locked up in this place as well? It seems so.
I see.
Then it could be that they're all in the same state as I was earlier. Joker, there don't seem to be any shadows around here. I'll wait somewhere nearby. In the meantime, I ask that you save everyone else. I'm sure they need your help more than anything. And I think it would be best you go alone. Alright. Great talk, Makoto. Let's see who else is around here. Who is this? Yusuke.
It's you.
Joker. As I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand. At first I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison, yet here I am as well. Considering the state of the real world, it is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation, can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the heart of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that. Are you giving up? I am merely acknowledging how powerless I am. The people of this world desire their enslavement. That isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defended it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish, risking our lives for a result nobody desired? What about your justice? My justice.
I see.
Not that for someone else, but one strictly for myself. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it.
Okay. I
won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further. Let's go, Inari.
I'm in your debt.
Allow me to thank you, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas. Break time's over.
Yes.
We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society.
Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
I'm with you, Inari.
Well then.
Are the others here as well? I see, as I thought. In that case, I will remain here on standby. I ask that you go and save the rest of our teammates. Yes, Captain. We'll see who else is here. Who's in the deepest part of this? Oh, is that On? Hey, On. Anna was like one of our first teammates. It's crazy.
Oh.
Oh, Joker. Thank goodness you're safe. Same goes to you. Oh yeah. So I'm not in heaven after all. That means the hell that Shibuya turned into was all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind. I was scared too. Joker, you kept going even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yeah, look at me. I've always said that I'm doing this for other people, but that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all of this. What about Shiho? That's... You're right. I could never abandon her. If I went like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. I'd be betraying myself. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it. Damn right. That's the all I know.
Seriously, thank you.
Thanks, Joker. You helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team. We should get going. Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the United Veil name if you didn't take such a big treasure.
We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go!
That's the all I know? On's come so far. Everyone's come so far.
Hey!
I'm not the only one here, right? Okay, I'll wait here.
Hey.
Alright, we saved on. Who else is down here? Is that Haru?
My.
Ah, you are safe. Oh, thank goodness. Same to you. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looking forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick. You have to keep fighting. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down. You control your life now. That's...
Yes.
That's right. I was foolish to think you should abandon me. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you, or our team. I won't give up anymore.
This is exactly what we're hoping for.
Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring former self now. That's a good way to put it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be. Aww.
This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
We should get going.
We haven't lost yet.
Aye aye. Are the others here too? I'm so glad. In that case, please go get them. Did we save all the girls? Yeah, we did. We saved, we need Ryuji and Morgana. Oh, what's up, Ryuji? My bro? We still have to save Futaba, too. Yo. Looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But we're outside the Velvet Room. Huh? Velvet. Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. Remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now? But like nobody was seeing any of it? It was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even all them people who were suffering and cheering for us to come and help them. In reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was. Did what we were doing have any meaning at all? Don't give up, Ryuji. You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me? Not at all. Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance. So you're giving up?
Huh? I see.
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of us anyways. Or much of me anyways. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. Skull was the first member we ever got. You got me out of prison just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you. Alright, I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it.
Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
Fuck yeah. Fucking holy grail. Malevolent god, my ass.
Hey.
Hold on, you think the others locked up too? Guess I'll just spend my time loafing around here.
Counting on ya.
Alright. You have two left? Morgana and Futaba? Where is Morgana? Wait, we went everywhere. Just Morgana is not here. That's weird.
Hmm?
Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive. I'm glad you're safe. Am I really safe though? Shibuya. What happened? And where are we? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet Room. That name sounds pretty kick-ass. I guess my fears turn out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened. But I can't. I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally. You've grown. Grown? Honestly, this all seems like a little bit too much. But you know what to do.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've known the right answer from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel.
Alright, let's do it!
Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet. You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even believe my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god. I'm so pumped. Now wait a sec, I just noticed it. I got out of here on my own.
Ta-da! A real jailbreak!
We need to go.
Oh, you're quick to act. That's That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
Where's Morgana? Seems you have managed to save all your teammates, except Morgana. Please gather in this room at once.
Huh?
What was with that voice? I mean, was I the last one? I couldn't find Morgana.
Huh?
What do you mean, you couldn't find him? Oh, Morgana's not here.
What is this place?
Who are they?
Well, you see, I've been having dreams. And the real Igor was being manipulated by a fake Igor. He also executed Lavenza and split them in half so they wouldn't remember who they were, and then they had the memory loss. Okay, anyways.
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you. Velvet Room? My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his... Hey, where's Morgana? Would you like to see him?
Yes? Of course.
He's right over there.
Morgana!
That's where you were hiding?
Were you hiding under the bed?
I was born here.
Yep.
It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself. Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over? That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade.
That's right. Goro was part of all this.
The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
That's right. So Goro was he was really our rival. He was our evil half, I guess.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
It's so crazy to think that me and Goro were destined to meet this whole time.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Am I up to the task? Of course I am.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time!
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them. And thank you for all that you've done.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me! Joker!
Let's go!
This way!
It's up this way, follow me. I love Morgana's run. It's so funny. What's this? It's one hell of a door. That's our exit, come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions.
You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Wait. So if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time. The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside mementos.
Mona? More importantly...
You're glowing?
You're shining.
It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves! Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
The Holy Grail. Alright. Day of Reckoning. Steal Malevolent God's heart. Does he have a heart? Hello, Lavenza. I wouldn't have regained my true form if not for you. In order to repay that debt, allow me to assist you and your teammates. Please come to me if you are injured. I will heal your wounds. Okay. We are at the final area of the game. Let's talk to our teammates here. Me? Fight? Okay, I'll work extra hard for you today. Actually, stay here. What does Futaba say?
I'm okay.
Don't worry, Joker. I'm here with you. Let's win this time. Alright, so we're gonna stop here, though. Head for the temple. Oh, I love that music. I love it. So, we gotta face off against a malevolent god. Morgana has regained his memories. We put Lavenza back together.
I can feel it.
And we got the real Igor. In the next episode, I think it's time to fucking end this. So I'll see you guys then.